bags to a beautiful mission. A Houston foundation born out of the Astroworld Festival tragedy is now turning purpose into something really powerful. The Pink Bows Foundation is teaming up with Texas' favorite makeup junkie bags for a limited edition collection honoring one of the 10 victims, Madison Dubiski's legacy, and helping make live events safer for everyone. In fact, joining us now to share more about the meaningful partnership and the impact behind every bag, please welcome two incredible women from the foundation. We have Ashley LeBur alongside Kira Lowe. Thank you both so much for waking up with us.
Yes, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here.
Well, it was such an important topic to me too, and the foundation and honoring her legacy. So tell us a little bit about it.
So after the tragedy where Madison and 9 other victims lost their lives at the Travis Scott concert, the family decided to do something meaningful in her memory and her legacy to continue that on. So our mission is to collaborate with event professionals to make sure that that never happens to again, and that others don't have to endure what they have had to go through.
Right. And I think it's really important too because you're focusing on safety at live events. So we're not saying don't go to live events, but the safety about all of it. Tell me a little bit about that.
Of course. So we're really just trying to promote and advocate for live event safety for everyone. So when you go to a live event, we want to make sure that all attendees that enter can go home and return back to their home safely.
I couldn't even imagine getting that call that she was just enjoying it along with the others, and when this happens. What drew you to this foundation, would you say, to work with them?
So I've been in nonprofits for about 8 years, and meeting the family and the love that they had for their daughter was just overwhelming. I'm an avid concert goer. I go with my sister and my mom all the time. So just hearing that this could happen and that there weren't proper protocols put in place was really just earth-shattering to me. So I reached out and said, if there's anything you need, I'd love to get involved. And it really has just blossomed and grown so quickly in the past 4 years that it's really a beautiful thing to be a part of.
It really is. And what about for you?
Well, I started around when I was getting my master's in my social work. So being a social worker, I'm always about social injustice and advocating for the right cause. Well, seeing that we could prevent a tragedy and being able to enhance mental health with mental health advocates in this Pink Bows safe space was definitely something that was drawn to me, and I just want to be part of something that's advocating for event safety for others.
And you bring up mental health. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. So tell me a little bit about that and how it goes with the foundation too.
Absolutely. So we have a safe space tent that we put up at festivals and concerts outside, so people who are overwhelmed or they're anxious or they just need a place to rest or reset, they can come into our tent, take a mental health break, talk to our licensed mental health advocates, and just get out of the hustle and bustle of the event. And
yeah, everyone who loves concerts loves live events, but it can definitely bring up a lot of overwhelming feelings. You don't know what's going to come up. You don't know how loud it may be, and so we just wanted to create an environment where everybody can kind of escape the chaos and feel safe.
I love that because it can get overwhelming. I like live events, but I have to admit, like, I'm scared sometimes too, or the crowd, especially when you're exiting or something like that. So having this safe space, thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that people are still allowed to enjoy. And I think that that would be something that Madison would want.
Absolutely.
I've covered her in the headlines, but tell me a little bit about her, something that we wouldn't know.
So Madison's main mantra was, for those who do well must also do good, always give back. She had a very amazing servant heart lifestyle. She had 500 hours of community service by the time she graduated high school, which is really amazing. And her just vibrant spirit was felt in every room she entered. And that's what you will hear from anyone who talks about her, is just how giving she was, how loving she was, just an amazing soul. So.
How did you come up with Pink Bows? How did that come
So that organically happened. The community, after her passing, they were putting up pink bows around trees, pink bows, lighting up the city in pink, and it ended up going, across the state and then nationally and then globally, and there were cathedrals lit up in pink. And so we did a vote and we asked the public, which logo would you like to do, and with all their blessings, that's how it organically happened, was the Pink Bow Foundation.
What a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And now you have something where you're partnering with beauty in a way. So tell me a little bit about this.
So the Makeup Junkie bag, Meredith, she partners with nonprofits and people with foundations with that mean a cause. And so we wanted to make sure that we were partnering with someone important
Right. And so she has a give back program where you get to come and design your own fabric. You get to be a part of every little process, pick out your fabrics and your zippers. And so that is totally on brand for Madison, is to just be very, you know, bold and beautiful. And so this was really important to launch it on her birthday, which would have been May 1st. And so the family came together and we got this really great collection in her name. So you can find them. They're called the Madison Fangirl Bag, which is an event bag. And so that was really important for us to make sure that we're putting out something that is meaningful in alignment with our brand. And I think that was the biggest deal, was finding that niche. And Meredith was like, this is perfect for y'all. And so we've launched that, and it's going really great so far.
Well, I'm really excited you guys are going to stay for the streaming show, H10 Live Plus, and we're going to be showing the bag. So you definitely want to join us for that. What does it mean to you to be able to do this and to continue her legacy?
It's very heartfelt. It's an emotional, you know, position to be in when you're advocating for those who were lost too soon. And so we really want to reach as many people as we can with this mission. We have a global show stop procedure course where we're training professionals, and that to date has trained over 600 professionals globally. So we really want to start from the top and all the way down to the attendees who enter. So it's very emotional, and I love being a part of it just because we are doing something that matters, and I think everybody would agree.
Making a difference. What about for you?
No, the same thing. I mean, I think it's such a heartfelt mission, and everything that I do, I strive to sprinkle kindness like confetti, like she would. And so I make sure to do that in every movement and every push that we all do together.
Well, you both are beautiful, and this is a beautiful foundation, and her family, I admire them so much because you can choose what you're going to do. The fact that they chose this and they're making such a difference. So thank you for spreading the word. How can everybody get involved and find out more information?
You can visit our website, www.pinkbowsfoundation.org, and you can link our social medias are all on there at Pink Bows Foundation.